And we're back in Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Act 4. So last time we just did a bit of exploring. Killed Minigu. Not Minigu. Is that how you say her name? Well, whatever, she's dead now. Yeah, and I guess we're trying to figure out what to do next. I got quite a few quests. More than nothing. I was extremely interested in visiting the nameless ruins once you have found all 4 masks. A noble from the upper. I need to hire. The art of making friends. The harem of ardent dreams. That's where I need to go. I need to get to the middle layer, don't I? I think that's what I need to do. At least start there. Oh, I should I buff? Tell me the latest rumors. I already paid you. Oh wait. I'm leaving.
We should move.
Oh, yes, right? We'll make things right.
Yes.
Search for beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
We will win this war.
I'm all ears.
I'm always open to ideas.
It's time to.
How long's this last? 1 minute per level. 1 minute per level.
You require my unbiased
And
opinion?
displacement is 1 round per level.
Rely on me.
I will lend you my aid.
What the hell? He just disappeared.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
What am I looking for then? That's Battle Bliss. Nexus. Is it this? Do I want... I want this exit, don't I? They say Minago has a score to settle you, Hugh. And where's Minago now? Looks like she shouldn't have messed with you. I want to go through. The demon sucks his teeth and replies, his voice tinged with lazy menace. No can do. This quarter is where decent people live. When they want to dismember someone, they can go down to the lower city. We're standing here so they won't be bothered by riffraff that wants to dismember them. Believe me, you don't want to go there. The slave traders have magic collars that fasten themselves around the necks of chancers such as you and drag them straight to the cages. Out of my way, scum. Well said, well said. You'll feel right at home in Alushinira. That's the spirit. Don't let anyone walk over you. But if I hear anything like that from you again, I'll cut your nose and put a hole in it to good use. Got it? The demon is no longer smiling, but looking at you menacingly. I will go through the gate.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
-6, -7 layer. Jeez.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
I am your end.
Let's not waste time. I can do that. That seems fine. I just put on some Death Ward and a haste. He disappears. What's going on there?
We do it my way.
Okay.
We'll make things right.
Is there no communal one of this? Huh?
You require my unbiased opinion?
My skills are obsolete.
I'm always open to ideas.
Follow if you dare.
Who do you think I am? Nobody. You may have been a big deal in your world, but this is the Abyss. If I hadn't heard of you, then you're not famous enough to be of note. And if you keep bothering me, you will become my lunch. Human meat never gets old, you know, no matter how many centuries you've been eating it. I want to go through. Out of my way, scum. Come on, hurry through while I... Oh, fuck's sake. How bloody typical. In this strange... Oh yeah, we know about that. Where am I now? The lower city.
I'm off.
The demon looks frail and sickly, especially in comparison to the mighty entourage that surrounds him. His voice sounds dull and tired, but his demeanor is calm and self-assured. He clearly believes himself to be in full control of the situation. A mortal with mythic abilities? How fortunate that you have made your way to the abyss. Moreover, you've come to Illusionaria, which makes things even more convenient for me. Yes, what a stroke of luck. You see, I need you to be my test subject. Who are you? The demon remains silent for a moment. Either he is hesitant to reveal his name, or it simply enjoys prolonging the suspense. I am Mutasven. I am at present Hepzimira's most talented alchemist. I am on an urgent mission for her. Perhaps you can even guess what it is. Cynthia Thang was working on something similar in your world wound. Of course, it was a mistake to entrust such work to someone who wasn't a demon. He did not fully appreciate the honor he had been given. No wonder his advanced demons couldn't protect him. But it does not matter. I am superior to him in all respects, and I keep better pets. Greetings, fellow scientist. May I ask, what is your speciality? What experiments do you undertake at work and in your spare time? Would you like to conduct a joint experiment with me? Piss off. Surely it's dangerous for such a valued scientist to stroll around Illusionaria, ambushing enemies. Believe it or not, I am in absolutely no danger. You need me to do what? Something to study, take apart, test. For the first time you hear enthusiasm in the demon's voice. You see, I actually like you very much, though I doubt my way of expressing it will bring you much enjoyment. I'm afraid the demons you've met previously have given you the wrong impression about our kind. You may think we only want to poison and destroy, especially when it comes to crusaders and their leaders. But that's not who I am. I am a different breed. I love everything that is new, unexplored, and untested, but I'm quite positive that if I get enough of your blood and tissue, I can create something new and unique for them. Angels, for example, make excellent fuel for our machines. What use could be found for such an unusual mortal? So you're going to attack me, or? Yes, let's get started, shall we? Servants, you don't have to take the specimen alive. I just need the body. What the hell's this? Targona, your arrogance blinds you, demon. Do you think it will be easy for you to escape if things do not go your way? Yanuel, I thought demons were smarter and stronger in the abyss, but this is certainly not the case with this demon. Hand of the Inheritor, what is that I hear? A friendly voice in the abyss? What good fortune! More visection of material, excellent.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Do this and this.
I am your
Nice.
end.
And then do this. And then get up there and put this on him. And then you... Can you get to him? Yeah. Who are they fighting? And then I should have done this before. Is that enough? Yeah. Where's... yeah. And then you do this, and then whack him. And then you are going to blast them.
Won't survive me.
Oof. What the hell's wrong with him? Okay. Do this, and then force punch these bastards. Miss? Oh my god. Do a heal. Oh, I should have... no. What's this? Reach. Who are they? Why are they not visible? Okay. It's pointless. Let's just kill this. Oh no, is he dead already?
You should have listened to reason.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
What's happening? Why can't I teleport? Why?
Mercy for the
Oh god, he
wicked.
blew up.
Endure this.
Where? Oh god.
Don't hold back.
Go.
Begone, fiend!
No glory without risk.
Make every strike count.
Who's this?
There is not much
Oh, it's-
Iomede's servants could do that would surprise me, but I did not expect to see you in the abyss. What should I do with such a sudden gift? Deal with you on the spot? Or let you thrash around in agony?
Agony.
Oh, I know what I'll choose.
A stately grey-haired warrior straightens her shoulders proudly and tightens her grip on her weapon. He barely recognized Yaniel as the woman you rescued from captivity.
Light shines brightest in the darkness, monster. You will be defeated in the abyss, just as you were once defeated on Galarian.
What? What kind of creature are you? An angel? But you have the flesh of the abyss.
Flesh.
Do you not remember me, monster? I am Targana, the Silver. I thank heaven for our meeting, for I will soon behold the death of the one who robbed me of my brother, Lariel.
Now I understand.
Now I
The
understand.
fire of your rage must be burning, angel. One day you will learn that such fire could scorch you too.
What do you want from me?
Your blood, your flesh, and your breath. I need you to whimper in pain and plead for mercy, and I will have all that and more from the servants of Iomade. But not today. I was not looking for you, but for Mutasafin. No, you did not. Mutasafin can't be killed, at least not by conventional methods. He's probably groveling at Hepzimira's feet by now, begging her not to punish him for wasting a few demons on such a stupid escapade. She will not be happy about that. Oh no, she most certainly will not.
What have you done with Ilandra, Echo? I'm sure you cannot wait to gloat.
I will say only one thing. My victim is still alive. But so much time has passed. I'll allow you to imagine the rest.
This is terrible news, but there is still some hope. If we can track down our enemy, we can discover where he is.
Attack!
I have no desire to fight you.
Oh. Our enemy is gone. However, the spell he cast gave me some insight into his movements. He retreated to a nearby portal and used it to teleport somewhere. I could not determine the precise location of the portal, but I'm sure we can find it, and when we do, we can discover where the Echo is hiding. The Echo is cunning. It will be difficult to catch him off guard. Targona, how did you get here? Oh yes, my radiant sister. My heart is gladdened by your presence, but I am also surprised to see you. How did you find us here? Why did you decide to come? You have avoided me when I was in Dresden. Targona sighs. It's a long story, and I would prefer not to speak openly about it here. It would be better to have this conversation in a safe place, if such a thing even exists in the Abyss. But to put it briefly, I heard that you, Rosier, were sent to the Abyss on a special mission, and suddenly it was as if I was awakening from a dream. I'd been so preoccupied with my own grief that I'd forgotten what was important. Our enemies are not yet defeated, and there are many who still fight bravely on the front lines of the war. At the moment, I decided that I would do whatever it takes to find you in the Abyss. Greetings, Rosier. Do you remember snatching old Yaniel from the clutches of that damn Menego? Well, a day in Dresden was enough for me to realize that I couldn't just leave. I'm not meant to live out the rest of my life in peace and safety. We all may fall, but once a paladin, always a paladin. I was lucky enough to meet Targona and begged her to take me with her in the Abyss. I want to repay the debt I owe you. It was not hard to travel into the Abyss, however it was difficult to find you. Our prayers are not heard in this cursed place, and everything here is hostile to my power. But it was our enemy who helped me. Albeit unknowing, I was able to follow the Echo's trail, and it led me here. Candid the Inheritor, did you say that you tracked the Echo? I did what I could. He was unable to utilize the traditional method of demon transportation. The power of the Holy Warden is almost identical to the power of the Wardstones, so the Echo could not teleport away. It was as if he was close to a real Wardstone. However, he still managed to elude my gaze. There is every indication that a portal is located nearby, and the power of the Wardens does not affect such magical structures. Unfortunately, I do not know the exact location of this portal, so we'll need to discuss how we can find it. There is a place here that is known as the Nexus. It is where the Rift of the Midnight Fane leads into a collection of portals. We can meet there and discuss everything. That is a wise decision. Let us convene a council. We'll discuss what our enemy is planning and how we can find his lair. Do some looting. Nice of the guards not to do anything.
Curious.
Contagious Shroud. Whenever the wearer of this cloak is attacked in melee, the attacker must pass a fortune saving throw or become sickened, vulnerable to acid. What's this? Natural armor 4. Ooh. And this is vast +2, +2, +3. Why has he got no ring? Oh. Scimitar. Why has he got no rings? Bonuses at the same time. Prismatic. Menace of Death. Whenever someone dies, ooh. Earth Unleashed. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells. Helmet to weakened. Oh, that was weird, wasn't it? Ring of Evasion. Competence bonus on mobility checks. Oh, I didn't buy the dispel ring, necklace, whatever. Where was it? There was one about not getting sick, yeah. Any braces? Braces of heavy hand. Archery. Armor. That's not going to work because he's got armor. Did I save it?
do what I must.
Oh, where's this go? Portal up.
I'm gone.
Climb the rooftops. Climb the rooftops to another area of the city.
The mongrel did it.
Wait, is this the upper city now? Oh god, I've gone too far. Climb the rooftop. Yeah, I'm in the upper city. Oh. Where does this go?
We do it my way.
This could be where the concubines are. What the hell? Oh, I think I'm... I feel like I'm out of place now.
Let me help.
That was easy.
Lots of money. Portal down. Guards. I feel like I'm gonna get portal down. Do I take the portal down or are they gonna? They're not gonna like me going across, are they? Did that citizen just like destroy the guard?
Follow if you dare.
The demon looks bored out of its wits. He shifts his attention to you and barks, "What do you want?" "I want to go through." The demon gives you a bored look, then shrugs. "Go in and then. You're clearly not a gutter snipe. You look too respectable. I've heard your name before, so why not?" Well, that was unexpected. Portal down, portal. Wait, where's...
I'm off.
Where the hell's this go? To the rapture of rupture. Well, are we going? Rumbledum the actor. From behind... Oh, what the hell? This is not the bloody... actors, is it? From behind a pile of expensive rugs and neatly wrapped boxes with clinking and fragile things inside, you hear a very loud whisper. An oddly familiar stage whisper. "Grandma Gretlin, my horn is falling off." "Calm down, let me fix it." "Alright, whose foot did I just step on? And whose chest spikes keep catching on my fake tail?" "Grandma, don't push me. Let me just glue that horn myself." Social's expression lightens, casting off the tired despondency of a man occupied day and night with unpleasant but important work. The cleric smiles broadly, and it is that good, pure and kind-hearted smile you so often saw on his face back on Glorian, so rarely here in the Abyss. "Grandma Gretlin, what are you doing here, folks?" "Oh, my dearies, this can't be real, but I think I just heard the commander's voice. It sounds crazy, but for the sake of argument, let's say it isn't just my imagination. Let's say we truly, through some miracle, met the commander in the middle of the Abyss. Well, in that highly unlikely scenario, I would answer her that we, being true artists, sought inspiration material in the most suitable place. We've already spent a great deal of time among the Crusaders. Now let us turn our efforts to the other half of the characters in our play, the demons. That is why, our imaginary friend, Commander, we are sitting in the middle of the abyss, covered in thick layers of makeup, wearing fake horns and tails to blend in with the locals, you see? This is a true challenge for an actor, to play a demon so well even real demons don't suspect a thing. After all, it worked perfectly well when I pretended to be Hell Knight's Paralictor and showed up at their camp for an unscheduled inspection. Oh, how they ran and dashed about. In the end, I ordered them to dig a trench in the shape of a fig. Ow, Grandma! Why are you stepping on my foot again? For the love of all that's holy, please get rid of all that makeup when you get back to Dresden. I don't want the patrols mistake you for attacking demons. Certainly, of course, Imaginary Commander, though I'm honestly not sure if this paint will wash away or the horns will come off. I used a very strong glue. Speaking of Dresden, Grandma, don't you have this feeling we forgot something? Our dinner basket? Grandma's knitting? Lambkin? Lambkin is in the room with our dinner basket, and my knitting is sitting on top of it. This is terrible, my dearies. We have to go back. To the Rupture. Should I go there? Portal up. God, there's so many portals.
I do what I must.
What was that? Oh, loot. Oh, 6 dinosaur bones. Lovely.
I'm gone.
Does that... Is anything else? Oh, oops. Enough slacking and eavesdropping.
We do it my way.
How did I... Okay. This place is a maze. Should I go in this Rupture? Why not? You are surrounded by the sound of a melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guest. Are you here to seek the hospitality of the illustrious Lady Velexia, or are you here on other business? Whose manor is this? This manor is called the Rapture of Rupture, and it belongs to the incomparable Lady Velexia. She is, of course, a shining star of Alushinira, and its most glorious resident after the magnificent Lady Nocticula, of course. What are you? I am both the gate and the gatekeeper. My responsibilities include greeting guests, ascertaining the purpose of their visit, and deciding whether to allow them entry to the manor. Who created you? Lady Velexia enchanted me herself, and personally entrusted me with my responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents. I am just a humble testament to her skill, and cannot compare to the true masterpieces she creates with her abilities. I seek Lady Velexia's patronage and would like to enter. Welcome to the Rapture of Rupture, esteemed lady. Lady Velexia will be notified of your arrival right away. I seem to be getting around a bit too easily. Loot. Loot. Let's talk to her, I guess. The demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair, and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. She seems surprisingly friendly. Her soft voice and impeccable manners seem out of place in a city where extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting. A mortal from Glorian, if my eyes do not deceive me. What brings you to my manor? This is all very intriguing. Velexia, we have clashed in battle many times. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she killed in the battlefield. Now she looks different. But I am certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard, champion. Socior looks embarrassed. He speaks reluctantly, as if finding words difficult. I am sure the heart that beats within your chest is wicked and merciless, but my goddess demands that I am sincere when I see true beauty, though I dread to ask how many lives such beauty has taken. Oh, bloody Socior. Get your eyes back out there. Such a compliment. Sudden and unsophisticated, yet surprisingly delightful. I never thought the words of admiration from a mortal could touch my heart, but it seems that praise from a cleric of Shaylin can make even a succubus feel flattered. Everyone talks a lot about you here in Alushinira. Who are you? Velexia laughs happily. Ah, how refreshingly direct. Well, let me tell you a little about myself. My name is Lady Velexia, but it is common for others to add a few epithets before my name, often something like magnificent or illustrious. I hold considerable influence in the upper city. You could even call it my little queendom. I am the foremost member of the city's elite, and all the aristocrats of Alushinira acknowledge me as their de facto leader. You might be under the misconception that the city is ruled by Chimera, but Chimera is nothing more than a glorified cleaner, entrusted with the responsibilities of tending to the latrines. I, on the other hand, hold sway over the most powerful influential demons in the city. You see, my dear friend Nocticula allows me to lead the nobility because I look out for her interests. She knows that I am loyal, unlike most demons. I do not aspire to power beyond what I already possess. I would never stage a coup against Our Lady in Shadow, nor would I ever use my position in society to support anyone else in such a foolish endeavour. I would like to get to know you better. I am flattered by your attention, and I find your personality intriguing. You know, I take great interest in promising young talent. I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds, unable to keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. An acquaintance of mine once mentioned that you used to fly naked over Alushinira. They said you wreaked havoc and terrorized the city in every way imaginable. Velexia blushes slightly and hastily brushes off the question. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumours and exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little too exuberant. But still, what a blatant lie. Fly naked? Such outrageous nonsense. The demon tries to pretend that she is outraged, but a sly, self-satisfied smile plays about her lips. If you know all the most influential demons in this city, perhaps you've heard of a demon named Willidus. Indeed, though I wish I hadn't. The pompous dullard never stops boasting about his position as Our Lady in Shadow's main arcanist, and perhaps his magic really is that impressive. But unfortunately, the same cannot be said about his character. He is a coward and a boor. He may be tenacious, but he certainly lacks any cunning. I heard that he recently hired some assassins and sent them after Darazan's head, but he wasn't smart enough to hire professionals. Not only did they fail, but he also revealed the name of their client, and now everyone knows who ordered the hit job. Such mediocrity. You're not like the other demons. Why is that? Time. It's a simple answer, but true. I know a lady is never supposed to reveal her age, but suffice it to say that I'm far older than this city, and can recall the circumstances in which it was founded. During the ages that have passed, I have had time to play various roles. Perhaps if the gods of Glorian are generous and bless you with longevity, we will meet again. But if that does happen, say 1,000 years from now, I will be completely different. As time passes, I grow bored with each new version of myself, and since boredom is my sworn enemy, I have to reinvent myself to escape its grasp. When you feel bored, it is always so horrible. You've tried so much in your life, but you have never tried to become good. It is very hard and takes very long, so you won't have a chance to be bored. Alexia eyes Ember with mild curiosity, as if observing a mildly amusing animal in a zoo. Is she here to entertain you with her oddities? I also enjoy the company of jesters, though I would like to have one of them as my constant. No, I wouldn't like to have one of them as my constant companion. What made you interested in me? Ah, you are so modest. Alexia nods knowingly. You are a Glorian warrior, and you are responsible for securing several major victories in the Whirlwind. You had the courage to descend into the abyss, and now you've chosen to pay me a visit. Moreover, you are not here to wave a sword in my face, but to have a nice conversation. Now, be honest, if you were me, wouldn't you be intrigued? You are very powerful, aren't you? It is true that my name carries a degree of prestige here in Illusionaria. My advice, based on millennia of experience, can be truly valuable, and my adventurous life has allowed me to acquire extensive connections, as well as an impressive collection of powerful curiosities. Oh, now really, just listen to me, talking your ear off like a market seller. The demon laughs at herself good-naturedly. Are you skilled in the magic of enchantments? Yes, that's one of my many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I'm always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I have studied many strange subjects. I take particular interest in anything bizarre or unusual. Why do you like to support young talent? Alexia glances at you coyly and gives you a charming smile. I could have told you that I am driven by pure altruism and desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest and most noble of demons. But the truth is that I am easily bored, and by attracting the young and gifted I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained, and to be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential indeed. What happened to those who fail to interest you? Alexia looks at you uncomprehendingly for several moments, then bursts into a peal of musical laughter. Ah, so you have heard those ridiculous rumours. Don't pay any attention to them. They're all so boring. Whoever invented them has no imagination. I've heard rumours that I kill them, that I keep them in my dungeons, and even, just imagine, that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. Thank you for your answers. I seek your patronage, magnificent Alexia. Alexia shows off her perfectly styled hair as she playfully twists a strand around her finger. A Glorian warrior who seeks the patronage of a demon from the upper city. And you're a crusader, no less. Ah, this is most intriguing. You are a curious creature indeed, and I'd be very interested to learn more about you. There's no need to bother with titles. You can simply call me Alexia, and you are... Don't put your trust in her words, champion. Alexia's temper is like the wind that blows across the Shire. It changes constantly and bodes poorly for us no matter which direction it turns. You must watch her as vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. I feel like I shouldn't give her my name, but you can call me Rosia. Rosia. Alexia rolls your name slowly across her tongue as if tasting the way it sounds. What an unusual name. Certainly not in keeping with the spirit of the abyss. But I like it. You know, Rosia, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place that's nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. It'll be a chance for us to get to know one another. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment, and it will be a good place for us to talk undisturbed. No one will notice us because they'll be too busy watching the fights in the pit. We can have a nice conversation and learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you in the arena. I hope you'll accept my invitation. I'll be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. I have to go. Please, don't stay away too long. Come back soon. Okay, I've got a date with a succubus. What now then? More exploring, I guess. This tree is growing straight out of the lava, apparently with no trouble at all. Then again, it's clearly no ordinary tree. Blood oozes from scratches on its bark, and the bud on its branches reek of rotten meat. Lovely. Wait, what happened to the bridge? Which way do I need to be? This way? Oh, there's a den of 1,000 delights. More succubuses. Patron. Mad Glowworm. Herex. Is that a person? We're always happy to see you in the 10,000 delights, my lady. Challenge.
A trivial task.
Moravet Honey Tongue. The succubus in the corner bites her full lips and throws pleading glances at you, but it doesn't look like she's pleading for love. A demon guard stands nearby. You, my lady, have such a marital look about you and that body. I immediately picked you out from the crowd. Please spare me at least a moment of your time. I am Moravet Honey Tongue, and I've been waiting for you. You wanted to talk about something? Oh yes, Zreeks. I don't know what to do. The succubus hides her face in her hands. He'll either kill me or get me kicked out of here, and I don't know which is worse. What happened? Who is this, Zeeks? The succubus clutches her hands to her chest. Zeeks is a powerful demon, and I was so flattered when he noticed me. But then he grew jealous, and he complained that I spent too much time with the other guests, and then he started killing them. Oh, I'm so afraid he'll kill me out of jealousy. The succubus looks at you closely, as if she's checking whether you believe her. There's no one else who can help me. I'm powerless, and no one can protect me outside the walls of the brothel. Another succubus trying to convince us to kill some awful beast. Now what does this remind me of? Is it going to turn out that this one isn't telling the full story either? I don't think you're telling me everything. For an instant, the succubus's perfect face turns angry and unpleasant, but it quickly passes. You don't trust me because I sell my love for money. If I lie to guests here, it's only to make them happy. How can I help you? Murder is forbidden in the 10,000 delights, so I set up a date with Zeeks on the roof, not far from here. I beg you to kill him. I will repay you with such pleasure that you will never again be tempted by anyone else. Bring me his ring and you'll learn what my honey tongue can do. Though this will not be your only reward. Sure. The succubus takes a deep breath, her chest heaving. Oh yes, it feels so good. You'll find him nearby on the rooftops where he likes to look for new victims. There is a place to the left of the upper city gates where you can climb to his perch with ease. But I beg you, as soon as you get rid of him, please bring me his ring, or I'll never feel safe again. When I have a moment to spare, I will return to you. The succubus meets your eyes. I am willing to wait for you until the end of time. Succubus. Patron. Loot. Oh, but I don't have... I won't have the key for it, will I? How do I get down? Oh, who's this? An attractive Lilitu is a simple but simple but revealing dress greets you with a warm smile. Her eyeless face is serene. A new guest? We're always happy to welcome guests to the 10,000 Delights. I am Shivaru, ruler of this palace of pleasure. The only taboos here are brawling, moderation, and talking politics. There's always politics. Aside from that, anything goes. As my guest, you can expect to receive gentle caresses, or if you prefer, wild and untamed ones. I have servants of every type to suit every taste. Any of them can be yours for a night, or forever if your pockets are deep enough. What are your preferences? Never mind, I'll find out for myself. The Lilitu tilts her head to one side, as if studying you with her non-existent eyes. You feel warm, gentle hands seem to touch your consciousness. They neatly separate thoughts from memories, feelings from emotions. Occasionally, images of long past or recent events drift through your mind. A Glorian, I see, yes, and the commander of the crusade, no less. What fascinating memories you have. Ah, now we've been properly introduced. You're not offended, are you? The Lilitu gives a deep, pleasant laugh, but her voice trembles with inexplicable excitement. Don't you dare pry in my mind ever again. The Lilitu answers defiantly. Or else what? You'll hit me? You can try, but you are my guest here. You don't call the shots, I do. Okay. I'd like to hire several succubi to entertain the arena champion Galdafang. They are currently serving a special client in the upper city. As you surely understand, their caresses do not come cheap. Do you have 40,000 gold by chance? Sure. The image of a luxurious mansion in the upper city appears in your head. The building moves further and further away as if it was soaring up into the sky, so you see where it is located. This place is called the Palace of Incest and Degeneracy. You'll find the girls there. Tell them you've already paid me. I have a few questions. I want to know more about this place. Some are foolish enough to call this place a brothel, but that's a facile misrepresentation. The 10,000 Delights is a pleasure palace for every taste. You'll find everything that brings pleasure here. Wine, sex, music, good company, violence, gossip, stories, drugs, every kind of drug, herbal, alchemical, even telepathic, and many things that seem incomprehensible to us but are very popular on other planes. You are seeing but a small part of the 10,000 Delights. Behind those inconspicuous doors lie entire streets, houses, rooms, a veritable labyrinth of pleasure. No one knows how large this place really is. Anyone who attempts to measure it returns weeks later, exhausted and happy and somehow changed from when they left. After all, no matter who you are, no matter what your predilections, in the 10,000 Delights you will find the room where you will be fully satisfied. I wish I could see what this fiend would say if she met Arshea, the Imperial Lord of freedom, beauty, and sincere physical intimacy. The Abyss offers a distorted reflection of everything we value in the upper planes, even physical attraction, beauty, and love. I see. Trust me, of all the places to visit in Alucineria, this should be at the top of your list. You're a skilled mind reader. It is my calling to read others' thoughts and motives, plant ideas in their minds, tempt and guide them. But yes, you are correct. I am unusually skilled even by the standards of my kind. Tell me your story. The demoness answers with melodious laughter. I have secrets I would rather not reveal, and without them, my story would be as insipid as sex without violence. After a moment's hesitation, the Lilith adds with a smile. I was once wild and dangerous. I manipulated others to destroy them, not subdue them. But then I met someone. That meeting changed everything. It sparked my hunger. I wanted to stand for something, to rise above the crowd, become important, influential. It turned out that not only can I create bloody chaos, but I can tame wild whirlwinds of chaos, shape and direct them. And none of that would have happened but for that chance encounter. Okay. I am leaving. Wait, honey, you're leaving without trying any of the pleasures we have to offer? Take a look around. Wouldn't you like to give yourself into our tender, passionate hands, to taste sweet oblivion as days and years merge into an endless, shimmering tapestry of pleasure? The first taste is on the house. I can see you're intrigued, but slow down. We need to be friends first. With a sensual laugh, the Lilatu playfully wags her finger at you. Do this one tiny thing for me and we'll be best friends. A brazen gang of demons harassing my girls, attacking them on the street and dragging them back to their lair in the lower city. A foul den called the Rotten Guttery. I went there. Spill their blood, rescue my girls, and come back here for your reward. The words of this fiend sound sweet, but what lurks behind them? Lust? A desire to use you? Something even more insidious? I sense danger here, like the reek of decay near a crypt, faint but clear. Beware this trap, champion. You won't let my girls die in the clutches of those monsters, will you? The demoness smiles enticingly. You are so confident and you have much potential. I think you and I will enjoy being friends. I'm leaving. See you soon, honey. Come back again and we'll have some fun. Oh, did I get... Nexus... Is there somewhere where it puts all the portal keys? No, I guess not. Anyone else? Mad glowworm. I drive you crazy, I promise.
I do what I must.
Oh, I just realized that they didn't have their companions.
The goddess protects us.
We will win this
No
war.
companions allowed. Save. Assassin's Guild? God, there's so much. Portal down. Mob leader. Do I take the portal down? Oops. Where the hell's this guy?
Something over there.
Trap, loot.
I'm all ears.
Oh, of course he can't bloody pick the lock. I need to give her some dimension door, but I don't need enlarged person mass. What's down here then? This way? Uh-oh. Oh wait, these are, what's they called? I beg you, kind lady, give me a moment of your time. Latver, Kafin Asimar, a good breeding apparent in every line of his aristocratic face, addresses you. Greetings and welcome to this dismal place. My name is Latverk, and I ask for your help. I beg you, show mercy, not towards me, but towards these young and innocent maidens. They are my wards, and they were unfortunate enough to be adopted by demons. Saren Ray herself bestowed a revelation upon me, which prompted me to settle here and aid my brethren doomed to a dark and cruel fate. While my strength is all but gone, I swear it, I need assistance now more than ever. A Siminar woman drift out of the house, standing like silent shadows behind Latverk. The faces of many of the women are covered in scars, and their gazes are cold, as if numbed by suffering and despair. Social nods with encouragement and sympathy. Just keep holding on, friend. This is a mad place inhabited by mad creatures, but what makes your work all the more important, the disadvantaged and needy have no one else to turn to. How may I be of assistance? Freeing enslaved Asimar may become my trade, you see. These women are former captives whom I saved from the monster's clutches, and I protect them to the best of my ability. But I have heard of a new shipment of slaves is about to arrive in the flesh markets, and there is nothing I can do to break their shackles. Please do it in my stead. Please buy their freedom and send the women here. I can see that you are a traveller of means. A single act of kindness should not inconvenience you excessively, but will be forever indebted to your compassionate soul. Such a kind and generous soul is a true rarity in the Abyss. We ought to help him, champion, not just to save the poor slave women, but also to strengthen his faith in the righteousness of the path he has chosen. How did these Aasimar women end up in the Abyss? The Abyss hungers for new slaves, so it sends countless raiding parties to other planes to stave off its cravings. These poor young women were captured on Glorian. I've never seen anything viler than those ruthless thrall hunters prowling in search of defenseless victims, sniffing out the weak to enslave, clamping collars round their necks. Where can I find these captives? As far as I know, the thrall hunters were hired by a slave trader named Dunic, a hideous demon utterly lacking in morals. I'm sure you'll find him in the flesh markets, gleefully counting the coins from selling his chattel. Why don't you buy their freedom yourself? The man sighs and throws up his hands. Alas, I simply cannot afford such an expense. My meager income is spent on buying the freedom of these poor souls. When demons see an Aasimar customer, they raise the price and conspire to keep me from purchasing anyone. In their eyes, the glee of thwarting me is worth the lost profit. Why did they bring these women to the Abyss? It pains me to say this, but I can think of only two options. Both are equally terrible. Perhaps they will be sold to the 10,000 Delights, a filthy whorehouse where corrupt souls indulge in the most immoral and vulgar of pleasures. The other option is even worse. I've heard Shamira, the mistress of Alashunara, is a former celestial from the upper planes who once served the Everlight. This partly explains Shamira's irrational hatred of Aasimars. They say she buys my kingfolk and takes them to her realm of ardent dreams, where she tortures them without mercy. Then she dines on their flesh. A monster. I see. I am placing my trust in you. The lives of these unfortunate young women are in your hands. I could use a little help myself. I fear there is little I can do to help, but please accept this gift. You have a martial look around you, and I have no doubt you'll make good use of it. I have a few questions. I do not doubt this. You could hardly have expected to meet a member of my race in the Abyss. Oh, okay. You ask a woman to help you and immediately add that we're physically or spiritually weak. Oh, don't get angry, I beg you. I was talking only about those poor souls at the flesh markets. Jeez. Okay, I have to go.
I'm all done here.
Titans, the first and the... Interesting.
We do it my way.
Where's this?
Follow if you dare.
Oh, to the harem of... Okay. Like, do I need... I think I need something to be able to use these.
I'm off.
Portal down.
We are the
What the hell?
They are the darkness. Strike!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
69. Oh wait, why are you not on your horse? What's wrong with her?
You won't survive me.
Is that guy? Oh god.
Into the fray!
What's her problem? Or is it just stunned? Nice.
Endure this.
Portal up, portal down, portal all around. What the hell? There's...
I will help where I can.
What's going on here then? Oh. Knowledge Arcadia.
It went
The islands
splendidly.
floating in the air are not the byproduct of some crazy magic. It is the energies of chaos that endow them with their bizarre properties. And they are not even the most amazing thing that can be found in the abyss.
I'm gone.
Please, be careful.
A trivial task. That was easy.
Okay. I am going to go grab a drink. And back. So what am I doing? Should I go speak to what's her name? What's this? How are you supposed to do this?
I'm always ready. We do it my way.
Oh wait. It's not quite the same. So Ember,
I wonder why.
you're my experiment. No, you
It's
numpty.
time to act.
Maybe I should do
No
it with.
reason to pause.
I am never wrong.
A bright future awaits us.
Are we ready to move out?
Are we ready to move out?
Rely on me.
The world has suffered enough.
Together, we stand.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest
I will help
places.
where I can.
I'll
Too
take
bad
care
no
of
one
it.
can see it there. Are we in trouble yet?
Oh, interesting. Is that it?
Follow if you
Always
dare.
be ready for the worst. Search for the beauty with your heart.
You are my favorite.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
While I'm here, I might as well speak to what's her face. First time here, a fearsome-looking succubus steps forward, blocking your path. Are you sure you're welcome here? This is the harem of ardent dreams, the palace of Shamara, chief demoness of this city, after Nocticula, of course. But when did Nocticula ever care about our petty concerns? Bottom line, this place belongs to the person who really runs everything around here. Got it? I wish to enter. Do you at least realise what you're getting yourself into, stranger? The most powerful demons of Alshuniria come here. If you don't leap out of their way fast enough when they pass, they will grind your bones into powder without bothering to pull them out of your body first. You really don't want to go in there. How does a feeble guard like you expect to stop someone who's vanquished hordes of demons on Galorian? Was that meant to scare me? Sure, I've heard there's a massacre happening on Galorian, but how am I to know that you have anything to do with it? Until I see blood on your hands, you will remain nothing but a pompous stranger. Okay, so I need to go find... There's a guy on a roof somewhere. Does it say portal?
This is not how it works. This is not how it works.
This is not how it works. Oh, I didn't actually go in there. Same place. Oh god.
No reason to pause.
A trivial task. A trivial task.
A success worth
The inhabitants of
praise.
Alshuniria seem to enjoy the abundance of lava around them. Demons are not immune to fire, they just like to live close to it, such a destructive element. That building's just moving up and down, isn't it? Oops. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. 1,000 Alliance. Slaves. Watchful Conspirator.
Ugh, what a failure.
What a failure.
That was easy.
A bright future awaits us.
Oh, I'm over here now. Portal down, portal up. Where? Oh god, so many questions. Devastation. Mercy. Punish the demons who abducted the succubi. So that's the lower city. We can do that. Kill Xerix. Left of the gate to the upper city. Left of the gate to the upper city. So like down here somewhere? Go on a date. Oh. Hire succubi. Find the in the palace of incest and degeneracy. Where the hell's that? What's up here? Hey, it's the Misfit Slayer herself. I want to go through. The demon stares at you in surprise, then brightens up and slaps his gut with a hearty chuckle. And I want Lamashud to suck me off. So what? You're a funny slave. Did your master forget you in the middle city? Sit here and wait for them, then. I'm not letting you through. You could be a vagrant. I see. I have to go.
Follow if you dare.
This is the middle city. Oh, why did I think this was the upper city? Wait, so left of the upper city. It must be this portal down, right? Or in here?
I'm off.
Slave, citizen. Climb the rooftops. Another area of the city. Did I go to the upper city? I did, didn't I? I must have come down without remembering. Den 1,000, portal down.
I do what I must. I'm going. We do it my way.
To the flesh markets.
A success worthy of praise.
Okay, who's Krez? A tough-looking demon with a rough, cruel face and the hands of a seasoned warrior greets you with a grin. Looking to buy slaves, eh? Me, I've just sold off the shipment I captured during the last raise. I'm Kurz, captain of the bloody bitch. Who are you? The demon stares at you in disbelief, then bursts into laughter. Who am I? I'm Kurz, known by some as Kurz Got Stabbed, captain of the legendary bloody bitch. I'm the most famous damn pirate in the Midnight Isles. You must be a landlubber who's never set foot aboard an airship, if you haven't heard of me. You can travel to a faraway lands wherever you want, but you choose to be a pirate. Only a real scumbag would waste that kind of freedom on robbery and murder. Aye, lad, the scummiest. Do you know Milandra? That nut job? Her Her entire crew must be wimps and weaklings if they haven't slit such a leader's throat or fed her to her beast yet. You can't help but notice that despite Curve's dramatic bravado, a spark of fear gleams in his eyes. Tell me more about being a pirate. What exactly do you want to know? The life of a pirate ship captain contains of 4 things: his vessel, his crew, his experience, and Pazuzu's patronage, of course. You already have wings of your own, why do you need a flying ship? Kurz eyes you with suspicion, as if searching for signs of mockery in your face. Sure, and what do you propose I do with all the loot? Carry it on my back? What about the slaves we tuck in the cargo hold? The ship is a big flying treasure chest, and it also provides a fair amount of cover from arrows and spells that rain down on us during boardings. Tell me about your vessel. Kurz grins proudly. You'll recognize my bloody bitch right away by the huge skull decorating her prow. We secured that trophy near Vazgalar, and that was a great fight for it. A few other captains wanted to lay their hands on it as well. Aside from the skull, I've got great work on the bloody bitch. You can't find a better attack vessel. Her broadside can take a dragon strike, her 3/4 sails can catch any wind, and her blister don't rely on lousy spears, only alchemical fire. What kind of crew do you have on board? The toughest rogues and cutthroats you could ever want. They're my hand-picked collection. Each one as bad as the next. They're the most notorious rabble, the most infamous scoundrels you've ever found in the abyss. They'd sell their own mothers into slavery for a chipped copper. Turn on me? Never. Nobody else could land them a better deal than I can. If they ditch me, they wouldn't make 3 steps before taking a knife in the back. So they've got no choice but to follow me till the end. So, how many ships have you plundered? Puffing out his chest a little, the demon offers a fanged, leering grin, and then answers with all the cutthroat swagger he can muster. The bloody bitch is well known in the Midnight Isles, and her black sails shall tower wherever she goes. I can't count how many poor sods I've sent to Dragon. I was leading the charge, sabre in hand, back in the days when Velexia was flashing her bare tits in the skies over Alushira, and when Ziforian, that old Raliscallion, ruled the city. As for loot, the treasures that passed through my hands, and I spent them all on booze. Kurz beams with pride at this declaration. Tell me a thrilling tale. The pirate grins. You like gory stories, eh? Fine. Once we're floating by Migorog, when our lookout spotted the wreckage of a ship caught in a hurricane, so we decided to search for cargo, but instead we only found a sailor who was clutching at the wreckage. We fished him out and brought him to his senses, hung him up on the mast and questioned him properly. Our ship's cook knows how to loosen a tongue with his knife. Long story short, the poor sod spilled that he was a pirate himself. His ship had set sail from one of Alir's deserted islands where they hid part of their spoils. We smelled a windfall, so we rushed to Alir. But Alir, that place isn't for the faint-hearted. Predatory vines, carnivorous flowers that breathe out clouds of poisonous pollen, and walking bushes that surround you, pounce on you, and sting you with thorns till you die. Oh, and did I mention toxic springs? Or the flies that crawl into your ears when you sleep and lay their eggs inside your brain, driving you insane. All in all, the place was a nightmare, and we found ourselves right in the middle of it all. 3 times a prisoner told us where to check for the stash. Each time we dug, but all we found was dirt and bones. By the 3rd attempt, that damned island had already wiped out half the crew. We realised that our soul was playing us, so we gutted him. You know what we saw then? All his entrails were covered with whitish mould and overgrown with some spongy fungus. His heart, his guts, his brain, the gunk was everywhere. According to our ship's dock, the fungus controlled every one of the sailors' steps. He got infected on the lair, then he could left the island to lure in fresh fodder for the plants. We fled as fast as we could, but for a long, long time, I couldn't believe those damn weeds got so smart they were able to trick us. You mention Pazuzu quite often. Do you worship him? Sure I do. Only total idiots don't worship the demon lord of the sky and winged creatures. Well, at least if we're talking about aeronauts. All the storms, wind currents, beasts who feed on those currents, they all bend to his will. That's why I bombard Lord Pazuzu with prayers as often as I can. I have no more questions. I have to go.
Follow if you dare.
Pleasure saved. Wait. Dionk the slave trader, a grotesquely fat demon, speaks to a demoness standing in front of him. His voice irritated yet slightly sycophantic. If you want to get these sweet Esmir for the 10,000 delights, cough up 50,000. Just look at how delicious they are. These girls haven't yet been whipped. Your clients will be clamouring for them, and after they become too worn out, they'll make a magnificent stew. I'll give you 30 if you stop talking rubbish, Dunk. Or keep going and you can steer clear of my Palace of Delights. You can pleasure yourself on your own, you fat chunk of rotten meat. Do you want to get on Shivaro's bad side? Do you really want that? The Asima slaves standing near try to avoid looking at the angry demoness. Even in their miserable position, they retain the mark of inner purity and nobility inherent in their kind. Puffing himself up, the fat demon answers abruptly and angrily. 50,000 for these delightful, innocent creatures. Your shabby and worn-out demonesses can't hope to cope with them. That is my final offer. Stay away from the 10,000 delights. You can have your own little morsels pleasure you from now on, you greedy, horny piece of shit. This disgruntly, fleshy demon greets you with a wave, his arm encased in roll after roll of fat. Allow me to present my living wares, the finest household slaves to serve you and entertain your body and spirit, and they can satiate even the most exquisite cravings. The demon accompanies his last claim with voluptuous lip-smacking, looking pleased. What were you arguing about with that demoness? She wanted to buy my beautiful Asima concubines for her palace of pleasures, the 10,000 delights. Unfortunately, her common sense and good taste can't compete with her greed. She offered me a paltry price, next to nothing, instead of gratefully paying the full sum for these slaves, offering 30,000 for a group of innocent, pure Asimars shipped here with the utmost care. No one has laid a single finger on them. No one has taken a single bite out of them. It's simply outrageous. Show me what you have for sale. Just feast your eyes on them, the most exquisite pleasure slaves, raised in comfort and luxury at your service. They are well trained, neat, docile, and stand ready to become ideal servants for your manor. All of them are young and healthy, in perfect state of ripeness. The demon bursts into sickening crackling and whispers to you confidentially, "Of course, we have made sure that their tender flesh meets the expectations of even the most demanding gourmet. You have no inkling of what awaits you, so you'll need not worry about fear spoiling the meat, making it tough and bitter." Beautiful, athletic, and well-groomed young men and women of different races smile sweetly at you. Their cheerful looks aren't marred by the slightest hint of intelligence. These slaves remind you of happy and well-fed sheep grazing in the pasture. The slave's eyes widen and he starts to speak, nearly hyperventilating. Just recently, one of my slave hunting crews returned, bringing me a most beautiful gift. A group of young, fresh, pure Asima girls, full of mouth-watering innocence. All of them are beauties in their prime, caught with the utmost care, unwounded. Shamara will take an interest in them, I wager. Because of her origins, she loves having her fun with Asimars. There are countless ways one can use such a valuable acquisition. Though if you ask me, the smartest way is to treat yourself to a medium rare fillet with rich, meaty gravy. The Asimir woman looked pale and scared, but even in captivity... Oh, I've already done this. I'll buy the Asimir slaves. Oh, I see you are a connoisseur. I'd like to warn you that these little birds will cost you a pretty penny. Their price scared off the Madame of the 10,000 delights, but for Shamara, to whom I intend to sell these fresh Asimir beauties, 50,000 is spare change. I am willing to sell them to you for the same price. If we do not intervene, these women will be doomed by the celestial blood that flows in their veins. There is nothing more tantalizing for a demon than befouling, abusing, and destroying any being with ties. 50,000 it is. The fat demon glowers with happiness. You won't regret it. In the abyss, goods like these are a rarity. I wish you the most exquisite enjoyment of your purchase. If you wish, I can give you an excellent recipe for braised shanks. Just send one of your household slaves along to pick it up. The demon winks at you, then looks at the Asimars with palpable longing. The slaves stare at you with a mix of hope and fear in their eyes. Their faces drain of colour as they wait for you to seal their fate. Oh, is there something wrong with the other Asimar? He sounds like he's a bloody sexist bastard. Like, is he... Oh, I don't know if there's something wrong with him. The way he just talked about me, or like the way he talked about the women just wasn't the nicest. Okay, go to my camp. Thank you, stranger. We did not expect any help in this terrible place. We will not forget it. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon their weak in their hour of need. You have my deepest respect. Pleasure slaves. Can I just kill him?
Something over there.
Rely on me.
It's time for you to die, you fat sack of shit. The trainer's work is never done. I'll make a fine slave out of you.
Let you hurt my friends.
Make every strike count.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Go.
Oh no.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
This wound, my gift
Nice.
to you. This
Lovely crit,
strike,
2 crits.
my masterpiece.
Oh, she's so dead though.
Flesh wound. How could this happen?
Oh my god, she's so dead.
This is not my time yet.
Do I...
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, fool.
I still got it. How could this happen?
Can this kill him? Yes. Okay. Get your move? No, damn it. Why can he not do anything?
You won't survive me.
Fall!
A mere flesh wound.
Oh my god.
Could this happen?
Endure this.
Why am I all the way over here?
I will bring down the divine wrath.
God. Yes, I got my money back. Quarterstaff. Did you kill Daddy Dunk? You won't hurt us, will you? Take us to your palace. We'll obey you. We'll serve you very well. You're free. I'm going to get you out of the abyss and take you somewhere normal. Save us? But why would you save us? We are very happy here. Perhaps we should return to your camp first, and then we can have some fun. You'll like it so much you'll never want to leave the abyss. These poor souls, raised by demons like cattle for the slaughter. You have broken their golden chains. At first they will hate the harsh world you have delivered them into, but only because they are so naive. I hope, however, celebrate your compassion. Okay, now I've got to deal with the massive level loss. Okay, that's one. Oh my god, there's so... I'm gonna have to do greater on him. Oh, thank God. And then is it Matilda? No, not Matilda. Oh, the horse seems to have recovered. Okay, at least I got my money back. Should I climb up here? Ooh, yeah.
Thanks, Lan. You're so
Thanks,
awesome,
Lan. Just some loot, really, isn't it? Can that...
Well,
I still got it.
Ow!
the world has suffered enough.
We will win this war.
We will win this war. Okay.
I'm off.
Airman fit. Who's Raggy? Oh, so much talking. The Cambion who gives you a smarmy bow looks like he has once tried to split in two, then changed his mind. His chest is twice as wide as it should be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Every time this freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells on his neck. His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad had taken up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some fresh flesh? They call me Raggy. I am at your service. Show me your slaves. I can offer you a shipment of Galorian slaves. They certainly aren't in the best shape. Galorians are notorious for their fragility, but torturing them sure is fun. As Raggy grins, you spot at least two rows of needle-sharp teeth in his mouth. The Galorian slaves are clad in torn rags, their bodies emaciated. Many have wounds and cuts. Their blank indifference to everything happening around them suggests these unfortunate lost any hope of escape long ago. Seela looks at the slaves with pain in her eyes. Oh, you poor souls, what have they done to you? It's over now, we'll help you. Where are you from? We come from all over, my lady paladin. Most of us were captured here in Kenebris. As for me, I got caught on my way to Nirasan. I was on leave, going to visit my family. Wow, that's quite a journey you've had. But you will get to Nirasan and see your family again. I swear on my life. You hear me? Hold tight and tell the others not to lose heart. Seela turns to you and says gravely, we must get them out of here at all costs. We can't abandon our own. If we did, we'd be worse than scum. Seizing the moment and deftly spitting on the misfit in the cage, Raggy nods at him. If you wish, you can also purchase this little blighter. He won't be of much use, but you can certainly entertain yourself for some time torturing him. He is sharp-tongued and quite resilient. I guarantee you'll spend several interesting and pleasant evenings killing this little freak. Chuckling, Raggedy watches as the Mephit wipes the spit from his face and mutters curses under his breath. Buy the Glorian slaves. 15,000 gold coins. I won't accept any less. And get 15,000 selling these wretches as slaves. Except that one was completely defective. It'd be... What the hell? He killed them like an animal. Oh heaven, I knew I was descending into the depths of evil, but there must be a limit. There must be a limit. No deal. Amulet of Quick Draw. This amulet grants its wearer a +2 insight bonus on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons against large and bigger enemies. Oh, interesting. Bulk. Let's sell some stuff. God, they got so much rubbish. Amulet of Quick Draw. Blackened Rags. This robe bonus on knowledge increases the DC of spells from witch spell lists and hexes by 1. Yeah, why not? Give us some stuff. Rusty Dawn, Brutal Decay, Cult of Violence. +4 grants all in range. No, we don't have enraged. Gold Coin of the Flesh Markets. What's... Oh, +10. Knowledge Arcana. Knowledge Arcana. DC for saving throws against spells from the evocation. Oh god. We'll have to keep them on both. Amulet of Quick Draw. I need to remember that he won't be able to do this anymore. Is that lesser? So where are these? No, they're still lesser. Your slaves are lucky. They're about to see their master choke on blood. What the hell? Taking advantage of the fuss, the Mephit deftly picks the lock of his cage, using his pointed tail as a skeleton key. Once free, it makes an obscene sound, a dragon, and winks at you mischievously, and immediately takes off into the air.
Their logic is lacking.
Make every strike count.
Oh, god damn it. So the rumors were true. You really hear the hand of the inheritor. What the hell? Maybe not.
I'm gone.
Now, who's this one? The tall, thin vendor is swathed in a loose, black robe. He's not a demon, but it is impossible to determine his race. His expressionless and hairless face is covered in tattoos and looks as if he is made of wax. His eyes are motionless. As you approach, the black figure almost doubles over as he sweeps into a low bow. The vendor moves with supernatural delicacy and grace impossible for a human. He extends his arms, also covered in tattoos, towards you. The ink on his palms comes to life and forms the words, "Greetings, I am Crebus, vendor of magical lunatics. I can sense shadows, evil shadows that once served their old master, Virax Vixus, whom I fought valiantly, but had not the strength to defeat. Beware this one, champion, for he is linked to powers both formidable and cunning." Something inside you awakens and casts a fiery glance at the slaver. You see the darkness curling under the thin layer of his skin, or rather a shadow resembling darkness, a demon woven of shadows. "Show me your magic wares." The slaver gives you another low bow. One of his eyes suddenly rolls out of his eye socket. With a neat, gentle movement, Cerberus touches the eyeball and returns it to its normal place. And then he points to his wares. Phantasmal Guide. Ghost Touch allows it to... Oh, illusion spells as if they were 3 levels higher. Boots of Persistence. Whenever the wearer of these boots casts the same spell for the 4th time during the day, their next spell becomes quickened, as though using the quicken spell feat. That could be useful. Whenever the wearer of this ring makes an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a fortitude ranking or be knocked down. The ring also grants a +2 competence bonus on attack and damage rolls with two-handed weapons. Scroll of Heal Mass. Scroll of Iron Body. Scroll of Heal. Does she have Cat's Gracio? Oh, Stone Skin Communal. Scroll of Thought Sense. Angelic Aspect. Scroll of Death Ward. How many of these have I got? Let's buy another one, 2. 1, 2, 3. Scroll of Resurrection. Maximize, quicken. Wand of Chaos Hammer. Wand of Volcanic Storm. Pearl of Power. Scroll of Invisibility Mass. I need that one. Scroll of Shadow. Scroll of Walk Through Space. Clashing Rocks. A Shout. Resonating Wind. Feeble Mind. Constricting Coils. Protection from Spells. I've already got the gold coin in the flesh markets, haven't I? Unholy Shepherd. Well, what was sign up? You can wand. Star. Death. Mass heal. Enlarge person. They got Eagle Splendor, right? No. Oh. Staff. No. Okay, so use this. Use this. Oh no. Oh. I am an idiot. I didn't mean to use it. I meant to copy it. I think I bought everything here then, haven't I? Cult of Violence. Arrange, yeah. Okay, so at least I saved it. So I wanted that. Oh god, I'm never gonna remember what I got. Was it just the boots? Cat's Graze. There. Oh, wrong person. Where is it? Eagle Splendor, Owl's Wisdom, Fox's Cunning, and then Restoration. Resurrection. Raise. I'm sure I had one more item. With the power of Twitch Rewind. Oh, mass stone. Oh, communal. That's it. Communal. Okay. Okay, so she can't learn that, but can... Oh, no one can learn it. Right. I just have to learn it properly. No, she can learn it. Copy. 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 And do I want boots on her or how do I ever decide who gets these? Next spell quickened. Quickened. Boots of Arcane Persistence, Nenio or Ember. Who? Oh, she's not got any boots. What's she got? Oh, they're just fluffy. We'll give it to her. See if she's able to use it. Because I think if she does 4 Hellfire Blasts, then she'll get... But she's not... She didn't have that many, does she? Oh, 8, yeah. What kind of slaves can you offer? I can sense darkness within them. What have you done to them? Who are you and where did you come from? Who are you and where did you come from? Cue the music. Okay. I think I should probably go back at this point. What the hell? Jaws of the Jackal. These gauntlets grant a profane vigor effect and +2 bonus to natural armor to all evils. Oh, okay. Evil. What the hell? The eyes of the translucent Marilith carefully observe her surroundings. It seems this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness, while her physical body is located somewhere far from here. Next to the Marilith fidgets a shriveled mandragon, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. Ah, a visitor from another plane. I am Ramsia, also known as Sloudskin. And I am no simple vendor, but a true artist of the slave trade. My warehouse currently stands empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them. An attractive person who once dared to reject you. The little brat who bullied you as a child. Alashineria is the city where all your dreams come true. The Marilith licks her lips, especially if they are dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. What do you mean by artist of the slave trade? While others trade for material gain, I do it for the art. Unlike others, I'm not involved in the faceless shipments of goods. Each slave who passes through my hands has a personality. Each sale is a spiritual experience. Not long ago, I sent my hunters to track down and capture a brave rebel fighting for the freedom of his people. And then I sold him, chained and dressed as a pleasure slave, to the tyrant who had enslaved his homeland. Some may call it cliché, but I call it a classic. So, what I see standing here is just your projection. Certainly, it is not safe to appear in the flesh markets in person, especially for someone like me. You see, before I switched to this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandragons. It's a well-known fact that mandragons grow if you water an ordinary weed with demon blood, or if you plant it in a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers and masters of those I turned into fertilizer are still searching for me. Thus, I conduct my business remotely. In the same way, when I have slaves to sell, I first show their projections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. I'm leaving. Oh, book. Oh no. Akhomu Hemas Shamak. Master is delighted to behold Lady Shamara. Oh. It is a great honor for him. How may he assist you? Hebzamira is looking to buy some slaves. The best slaves. It's for an important job. Allow me to present this fine specimen, an extraordinarily brilliant, destructive and vicious slave. He killed 7 hunters before his capture. Shut your mouth, Meatball. Your breath stinks. I don't need gladiators or bodyguards. I'm looking for a pack of strong demons. Ones who are not very bright and can obey orders. In that case, perhaps my lady would be interested in this batch of creatures recently captured in the lower city. They are all strong and quite stupid. Hebzamira, what do you want with these puny creatures? They're small fry, fit only to cannon fodder for the Crusades. I would suggest... They seem fine to me. Finish the preparations, then send them to the harem of ardent dreams, and be quick about it. Interesting. Why does it sound like he's bustling around? Oh, it's this guy. Am I supposed to just let him do what he wants and then just suddenly not? Oh. Oh. I get the reference now that I googled it. It's Joe-Cat. A dark-haired young man stares up at an ugly lump of flesh hovering in the air. Hello up there. I am blinded by your beauty. Please descend into this humble mortal and grant me the honor of a date with you. Do not interfere. The demon gives an indignant snort and begins to gurgle angrily. His tiefling slave translates. Master Sarzaxi says you have 10 seconds to get out of his sight, or he'll command his lackeys to gouge out your eyes. All right, I can take a hint. I'm leaving. The young man backs away and jots something down in his notebook. Done. Excellent source material. Now I'll go have a drink or two in the tavern and get to work. Fearless flirt. A demon who looks like a ball of lumpy, melting flesh hovers in the air. He clenches a whip in his hand. The demon emanates an aura of confidence and authority. He snorts sternly at a skinny tiefling standing nearby, whose eyes are skillfully sewn shut with a black silk thread studded with diamond chips. Bloody words. The demon mutters something incomprehensible to you. Ooh. The tiefling speaks to you in a soft voice devoid of emotion. Master Sarzaxi welcomes you to the flesh markets, visitor from another plane. He noticed right away that you are a person of means, though he himself has no interest in doing business with you. Your presence benefits the flesh markets, so Master Sarzaxi is prepared to spare you some of his time. This slave will interpret his words for you, for he loathes speaking any language except the one used in his homeland. Suture. Oh, I didn't even notice that Suture was there. The Suture's hideous face is marked with desperation. Overcoming his pride, he reaches out to you with his gnarled hand, beseeching your help with this humiliating gesture. You like big words, don't you? Tell me, is there a fancy term to describe someone who does bad things to other people and then finds themselves in desperate need of their help later? The Suture nods sadly. There is. It's called karmic justice, also known as bad luck. Why did they buy your slaves? Lady Zamiria is extremely secretive. No one knows what she's up to, and no one wants to ask unnecessary questions because Lady Zamiria has also already proven she is quite powerful. Snooping around her business could be dangerous. When Lady Shamira brings Lady Zamiria with her and says she needs stupid but strong slaves, Master Sarzaxi never asks a question and does not hold a grudge for the meatball nickname. He's very wise and shows restraint. Jeez. One of the demon guards clearly grows interested in the conversation and unconsciously leans forward. Sarzaxi whips him across the muzzle with a lightning-fast blow. The demon's head explodes like a watermelon dropped from a great height. He would like to remind everyone that unnecessary curiosity can be very harmful for servants, especially if it is curiosity regarding the master's business. Are you one of his slaves? Oh, wishes you to seize your attempts to bypass him. Who are you, demon? It's wrong to treat living people like this. Sell me the dredge. Begins to snort, spraying saliva. He babbles quickly, which causes short, uncertain pauses in the slave's speech. This dredge, like the other demons in the shipment, is set aside for Lady Zamiria. Without a doubt, this lady This lazy waste of flesh caught today in the lower city will never prove to be a useful worker, but he still belongs to his new mistress. She is a very influential person. Therefore, trying to deceive her would be disrespectful and dangerous, and Master Sarazaxi could never commit such a foolish act. He resents your suggestion that he is capable of doing anything of the kind. There are not many vices that can surpass the greed of demons, but pride is one of them. Imagine what tremendous power it has when the two are combined. Perhaps gold can compensate for the injury I've inflicted. Find your idea very reasonably. He kindly agrees to accept the sum of 30,000 gold to atone to the insult you've inflicted. Taking into account your unfamiliarity with local customs, for this part. Well, that's not gonna get me my demon. There will be no deal. I have to go. On the nature of the divine. Venture, Captain. A lean old man with his greetings. I'm Count Christoph. If you need services, oh, okay. I have to go.
My will is resolute. Shellen guides me.
I'm always ready. We should move.
Are we ready to move out?
Yes.
Yes.
I can do this.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
I will help where I can.
You require my unbiased opinion? I agree.
Along with the shadows.
Let's see how good you are in a fight. What the hell?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, damn it. This is not going to work. I'll come back. I need the death ward. They could probably do a couple of levels. And I probably need to kill the other traders. Oh, there's more. Whelong Black Mask. A stern-looking demon stands before you, bristling with what seems an arsenal of weapons, and his copious scars suggest he's been hacked to pieces more than once. His face is hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. The hooks are threaded into his skin, and the wounds bleed profusely as if inflicted mere moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk enveloping the face of his victim. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. Greeting, stranger. I am Whelong, legend of the Battle Bliss. Are you looking to buy some battle slaves, or do you need weapons for yourself and your servants? Show me the weapons. Why do you keep calling them Nendrian? Show me what you've got. Impeding dismiss. Exterminator. Flowing half-plate. Royal Messenger's chain shirt. Impaler. Night Flash. Oh, that's so expensive. Belt of Bloodlust. +4 dexterity and strength. Whenever the wearer of this belt lands a killing blow, oh, that could be good as well. Display of power. +6 strength. And we'll, yeah, why not? Let's spend some money. Frostbite. Ooh, longbow of leeching strike. Where are you? +5. 15 to 29. Whenever the wielder of this +5 bleed longbow confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers 1d6 direct damage. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's spend all our money. Holy Devotee's Wrath. Headbutters. Eyes of the Dragon. These tiger eye gems fit over and then meld into the eyes, transforming the wearer's eyes into something slitted and draconic. These eyes grant the wearer blind sense with a range of 60 feet. Corset of dire witchcraft. This slimming garment is fastened with laces and buckles and buttons and reinforced with ribs of leather or bone. A corset of dire witchcraft grants +4 armor bonus to AC. If the wielder is a witch, the save DC against their hexes increases by 2. That's actually better. Robe of the Overmind. The wearer gains DR2, spell resistance, a resistant bonus on all saving. The save DC of all spells with mind effect cast increases by 1. Is that better than this? Transmutation, whatever. Let's spend some money. Meant to be worn around the neck, this medallion made of when a creature of the demon subtype. Scarab swallowtail braces. Gold coin of the flesh marks. $500. Wait, have I even got enough? Yeah, I do. Oh, why did I not use that? Bad luck, battle bliss, flesh market, Bahamut's mark, diamond, +2. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Deal. Ooh. Display of power. What's this? Yeah, I knew that one. Lands a killing blow, they gain a +5 morale bonus, yeah. And then Robe of the Overmind. And then is this better or not? I'll try it out. Time to head back. Oh, let's go to Bad Luck Tavern first. Only maybe like 15-30 minutes left. And then back later this evening. The young man sifts through the pile of papers scattered across the table in front of him. He trots down the notes excitedly, pausing occasionally to take a sip of the nondescript liquid in his mug. As you approach, he looks up from his work and gives you a cheerful smile. Hello, my name is Jaycott. I'm a wandering bard, researcher and scientist. I study both the natural and the unnatural. How can I be of assistance? You don't look like a fellow scientist. You may think you're a great researcher, but your lack of organisation suggests that you're nothing more than an amateur. However, I appreciate your choice of research subjects and your method of gathering data. I never thought of inviting a demon out on a date. I'll have to try that sometime. Who are you? What do you mean who? I just told you. Perhaps I was speaking too quietly. Just a moment. He puts a gloved puppet dragon on his hand and ventriloquizes in a deep, booming voice. Jaycott, a wandering bard. I'm famous on 3 planes and banned on 4. If you want an autograph, get in line. Why'd you have a dragon puppet? Ah, this. The young man holds up his crudely sewn, gloved puppet. The dragon glares at you with its button eyes. This is for my performances, and for everyday use too. It's always useful to have a dragon in your pocket. What are you writing? Oh, I'm compiling my notes into a book. It will cause a sensation once it's published. I've been on so many horrible dates, but horrible dates make for great stories. The young man shakes his notebook triumphantly. I've documented them all here. I've dated all kinds of demons, from Abracadilluses, Dretches to Glabrazis and Balors. I'm publishing a complete guide to dating in the abyss. Just you wait. My book will be the subject of conversation on every plane. Dates with demons? Don't get the wrong idea. I don't do this because I was desperate for dating partners. I've been conducting research for my book. Can I have a look? Of course. Good luck trying to read my handwriting, though. Jaycott hands you his notebook. He holds up his gloved puppet dragon and ventriloquizes in a deep voice. Rejoice, puny mortal. You're about to read the first draft of my future interplanar bestseller. It isn't easy to decipher the bard's handwriting, but you quickly resolve that his notes are long, rambling discourses about all sorts of strange topics. From advice on how to take on an abracadabra to an art exhibition, to practical suggestions for properly rubbing of Avakia's snout. He also recommends that you take brimaracks to restaurants with spicy cuisine, and oxmoxes to mud spa resorts. It is certainly an unusual collection of romantic hints and tips. So, what do you think? Brilliant, right? The young man beams at you. There's only one problem. I'm not very good at titles. A complete guide to dating in the abyss. That sounds too boring. An excellent guide. No, that's not it either. Oh, I just can't come up with something good. Do you have any ideas? A title, something authoritative, something like... Yeah. Something like Dates with Demon, an unabridged, unbridled, untamed guide to dating in the abyss. Oh, that's perfect. With a title like that, my book will sell like hotcakes. Thank you. But I must reward you for your help. What can I give you? Oh, I've got an idea. He rummages through the contents of his badge for a moment and then pulls out a multicolored shirt. I don't wear things like this anymore. I've recently changed my style. But it is enchanted with some helpful spells. Take it. It might be useful, and after my book is published, feel free to come back for an autograph. Happy Travelers. Happy Travelers shirt. Oh, that's quite good. Has he got anything? Nope. Okay. Conquest. Commander's name is known in certain circles. Mercy. Talk to Latverk. Oh, should I... No, I can do that. I can do that later. Should I go on the date? Oh, there's so many things. So many things. Hello! Possibly the worst timing. Ah, okay. A sudden searing pain forces you to your knees. For a moment you feel as though you're in a frying pan. Your skin is on fire and the agony is unbearable. The world goes dim around you and you find yourself unable to breathe. As you fade in and out of consciousness, you hear the angel Targona screaming in pain somewhere nearby. Ooh, bit of database. Then the pain stops. The hand of the inheritor is standing over you, his hands aglow with healing light. My righteous comrades, what happened? I felt no evil spell, but both of you suddenly screamed in agony. I think they heard that you were doing database stuff. I don't know, Targona whispers. It suddenly felt like I was burning. I was bound, hand and foot, unable to defend myself. And I was burning. Wait, don't heal me yet, Hand of the Inheritor. I need answers. I want to study these invisible burns. What could it have been? A curse? A spell? I didn't sense anything. I still don't. But we are in the abyss, and many things are possible here. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Well, if it does, perhaps we can better understand the nature of your affliction. However, we have much to discuss. Let's put the matter of this mysterious ailment aside for now. How are we going to find the Echo of Discari? Our mission is to eliminate the threat of the Nandrian crystals. That should remain our priority. But we cannot ignore the Echo. Our insidious enemy knows that you are in the Abyss, champion, and it is clear that he plans to kill you. Moreover, there is still the matter of the hostage that he took from Pelora's fall. I know how the Echo of Discari thinks. I'm certain that his lair is not in Alashunria. I believe he holds his captives in the Rasping Rifts, his lord's realm. However, as I mentioned before, he must have a portal hidden somewhere here in the city. It wouldn't surprise me if the portal is sealed or guarded, but we must still try to find it. I can help with that. Let Rosia focus on her mission and I will search for the portal. You can't go into the city of demons alone, sister. Your maimed wing may deceive some of the demons into believing you're a fallen angel, but they will not all be fooled. That is why the champion and I ought to help you. It will not keep us from fulfilling our primary mission. Very well, I will follow your lead, but first I need to follow up on a hunch. I'll be near the portal that leads from the Nexus to Leshunria. Meet me there. So what do we do now? The Echo does not work alone. He has numerous spies and contacts among the demons involved with the World Wound. If we can track down one of the Echo's allies, they might lead us straight to him. We should search for the Echo of Tuscari's henchmen here in Aleshinria, but it'll be more like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fortune may favour us, but we've been trusting everything to chance. A more reliable method would be to turn to the rulers of this evil city for assistance. After all, we're going to need their help in matters as well. I have to go. Oh, my friend, it's been so long since we last spent time together. That might be to do with the fact that I found her in a house, murdering innocent civilians. Could possibly be that. Not 100% sure. Maybe should have killed her. Wouldn't you agree? We haven't even gone for a stroll. I've missed your company. Camillia's eyes have an unnatural sheen to them, and her shallow breaths emerge from her throat in a feverish staccato. Are you all right? Yes. No. She wets her lips and harshly exhales. I am quite well, but there is no way to improve my well-being 100-fold. But there is a way. Oh right, hint taken. Where do you want to go together? I am pleased you understand me. No one understands me better than you. Camillia bares her teeth in a predatory smile. God. I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you cause to doubt my seriousness? Camillia raises an eyebrow. My request is not as simple as it may first appear. A faraway look appears in her eyes. Mireia is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing ever more insistent, becoming overwhelming, muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. We need to help her, Rosia, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights there is a special service. It is only offered to those who already know of its existence. Deep below the brothel there is a place where there is no limits. Do you understand? What's more, this service entails making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all others. I would like to seize this opportunity. You are very well informed about the brothel secrets. How did you learn about them? Let's just say I made inquiries. All we do here is fight and kill. Isn't that enough blood for Mireia already? She sighs and begins to explain, like she's explaining a simple truth to a child. To feed Mireia blood, I must perform a particular ritual, select a victim, cut him open from neck to navel, and wait for his life to leave his body. Then I lower Mireia's amulet into the still warm flesh, and then I take a piece of that flesh inside me. You already know how it works. Creepy. You forbade me from killing your subjects in Dresden, but here in the Abyss it is an entirely different matter. We're not even in your lands any longer. What difference does the death of one unknown pleasure slave make, when the fate of all Glorian might depend on that death? I don't like your tone, Camillia. Forgive me, my friend. Only it seems that my request was quite easy to understand, but you... forgive me. All right, I'll go with you to the 10,000 Delights. Oh, my friend, I'm ever so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you. Lan. The human half of Lan's face looks decidedly pale. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? You find yourself in a new city and suddenly you bump into an old acquaintance. He chuckles, but his expression is closer to a wince than a smile. Savamelek is here, in Alushinria. Sava who? Very funny. I know we're surrounded by demons and they've all got tricky names. You can't be expected to remember all of them. Savamelek is the one who's been kidnapping mongrels for ages in the caves. Oh, right, the Wendigo lover. We've met him. Scrawny-looking guy with a long tail. How do you know he's here? I feel it. You know, it's like a scent. You smell something unusual once in your life and remember it forever. That feeling I had in the cave when Savamelek was turning the mongrels into beasts. It's back. Like some cloying, nasty stench that's clogging up my lungs. Like I fell into a latrine and can't swim. Excuse my analogy. Where should we look for him? Now that I don't know, but this thing, it seems to grow weaker and stronger as we move around. So if you put me on the scent, I'll lead you to him like a hound. Alright, we'll find him. The right thing to do would be to just raze this whole city to the ground, but one demon's lair will do to start with. Okay. Can she... Yanel has not forgotten her days as a soldier. Despite her age and her terrible years of imprisonment, she has not lost her military bearing. She greets you with a slight nod. Tell me about yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. What do you think about the Holy Wardens? Who you also possess these abilities? I never actually seen a Wardstone. The Wardstones didn't exist back in my time. The first one was put up in Kennebreth after the fall of Dresden and my imprisonment. This generation of Crusaders grew up with Wardstones, so they take them for granted. They're a normal part of life. For me, though, they are something new. Maybe that's why I see them differently. Targona said that the strength of these stones comes from the Celestials who devoted themselves to eternal service. She and her brother were supposed to give themselves up to the stones as well. That's when I started thinking about how the Holy Wardens, our abilities make us living Wardstones. I wanted to see if I could find a connection. Maybe we all share something in common. Captivity? I suppose that Targona and I have that in common. We have both spent a lot of time in captivity. But the demons take plenty of prisoners, so why aren't there more of us? Why are there so few Holy Wardens? I think captivity is only one of the paths to acquire this gift. Here's what I think. There are many worthy men and women among the Crusaders. Their eyes and hearts burn with holy zeal. But even among the paladins and angels, there are not many who have had everything taken from them, or who have been taken from everything, like a tree pulled out of the ground, roots and all. And among those who have experienced such loss, few have chosen to accept their grief as duty, a weight that they must carry. You see, we are like the angels who chose to lock themselves in the Wardstone and makes us different from demons, because demons are anything but selfless. I think that's why demons are weakened in our presence or near the Wardstones. They can't bear such devoted service. It breaks something in the way their demonic power works, and that's why they lose their abilities, why they can't teleport. For example, learned wizards would probably laugh at my theory, but it's what I honestly believe. My crusade continues. Okay.
We do it my way.
Do I need to talk to anyone else? Oh god, look how many quests I've got now. All to make a name for myself. Where am I going? Rest.
You shamans are strange. It's like you wield magic like clerics, but with strange spirits instead of gods. It makes me uneasy.
What does it matter where the power comes from? What matters is it's on our side.
Okay. Exploring done. Quest done?